Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Reddit Lord. And today we will look at multiple r/scary stories. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Number 1. Trapped. It's dark in here. The only time there is light is when she is here. Most of the times she frowns at me or calls me ugly. She inspects my hair, my face, and my body. Nothing is ever good enough. She doesn't know how much it hurts me. Or she does, but doesn't care. If only I could leave this place. I've looked everywhere, but it's hard to see in this perpetual darkness. I tried being defiant, but that just made her hit me. I'd move without permission or stand still as she commanded me to move. If I didn't know any better, she was afraid when I did that. Still, the hits hurted a lot. Light engulfed me suddenly. She was back. She actually looked gorgeous. Hair done up fancily, a beautiful dress, and, surprisingly, a smile. I can't remember the last time she smiled at me. Couldn't savor the moment more, though, as something distracted her. Back to darkness. It didn't take that long before she returned. I was shocked at what I saw in terms of appearance. She still looked the same, with the exception of her face. It was filled with sadness, but I didn't feel any sympathy. The moment she saw me, her sadness turned into anger. "You stupid bitch! You always ruin everything!" I didn't understand. What did I do wrong? She didn't give me time to ponder, though. She picked up a chair and threw it at me. As usual, I shattered. Thousands of pieces of me were strewn across the floor. Again, she had broken me. I couldn't take it anymore. Because of her, I was in this mirror, and still she blamed me for her every failure. Enough! As she picked up my shards, I used all my power to lurch a piece of me at her throat. I succeeded. I could watch her life seep away from her, and was again greeted by darkness. This time, it would be forever. Number 2. Always scared. Having a stalker is like a living hell. Constant anxiety, turning every corner in fear, leaving your phone off to avoid the calls. It feels like my life has been wasting away and I'm simply playing a game of survival rather than living. It started when I began receiving anonymous letters in my mailbox, each one becoming more menacing and explicit. It turned into photos being left. Photos of me, out in public, in my home, while I slept. It then erupted into an onslaught of terror. Constant phone calls, obvious signs of tampering in my home, even death threats against my family. This sole issue has shaped my life and the way I chose to live. My family distanced themselves after the death threats towards them. They essentially told me to reach out once the situation has been handled. My friendships began to disintegrate. I guess they grew tired of my paranoia bringing down the mood. I had to quit my job because I became too frightened to leave the house for such a long duration during the day. The only bright light in my life is my husband. While other guys shied away from dating me, he understood my fears and vowed to help and support me in any way. I remember our first date ended with him staying the night in his car to look out for the stalker. His commitment and love is everything to me. That's why it hurts me that he's been dragged into this hell. Constant letters threatening to kill him, having his tires spiked, and so much more. I remember a big commotion downstairs one night. My husband came sprinting back upstairs into our room and told me the guy was in our house, but he chased him out. I thank God for him being there, but I also die inside knowing I put him in that type of danger. My husband took a job at home to accommodate me and provide a constant sense of security. We are usually always together, but this day my husband had to go out. I was completely on edge, and to distract my mind, I decided to go on my old Facebook account. I grew bitter seeing all of my former friends post about being out partying. I decided I would delete all of my photos with them and rid them of my life for good. As I began deleting, I viewed an old photo of us all at the beach, smiling, happy, free. In the background, I could see my husband. How funny, I thought. It's like one of those photos that foreshadowed our destiny together. I clicked on the next photo and I saw my husband in the background again. Then another, and another. I could feel the blood drain from my face and an instant nausea set in. I shut the computer down and stared blankly ahead. I could see my husband's reflection staring back. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.